Bop, bop, bop. There it is. Now it gets me.
Bop.
Bop, biddy-bidop. You did that.
I did what?
You made me sing Hanson Brothers just now.
I don't make you sing anything.
You just did.
Like, don't. You got to stop pinning that on
You
me.
fiend.
What are we streaming today?
Costume Quest 2.
Oh, sweet!
Yeah,
I feel like, I mean, this is a great bundle that we have going on, but I feel like I feel like we got the best one.
Oh,
you know?
obviously, yeah. I mean, Primal Carnage does sound fun too. I've never played that one. Yeah, but that could be cool. And I think Anthony's going to play that later.
Antoine.
Cool.
All right, I have the chat open. I'm logged in under the thing. Let me send a test message. I'll just say test message.
There it is. There we are. All right, I think we're good to go. Like right now, right?
Yeah,
at
it's
2:30?
super 2:30.
Okay. Hey,
Oh,
Able
Able
Gamers. Hey.
Hi, Able Gamers.
What's up, guys?
This is great.
This is cool because the Humble Bundle, hosted by Joystiq, is benefiting Able Gamers.
Yeah, I mean it's really awesome that we were able to as they say in the business world, synergize. We synergize like mad for this.
Something like that, I guess.
It feels good. It feels good to have what we do sort of associated with such a good cause. You know.
Absolutely.
I love that. I love that.
So thank you, Able Gamers, for being here as well. Very cool.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
think,
Jess. Costume.
Yeah. So I think I have to turn my game audio down because last time it was super loud. So let me do that real fast. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we're coming in hot with this stream. So if you're like one of you is too low, one of you's too loud, the game's too loud, the game's too let us know audio wise where we're at. Just based on the stream I'm seeing, it's looking pretty fresh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is all I could ask for. Exit game. No, that's the wrong way. Eyeball, go the other way. Mysterious portal. Yes, please.
Go the other way, eyeball.
So this is kind of cool too because I streamed this right around Halloween time, as you do, and this is exactly where I left off from that stream.
Oh, sweet.
This is that save. So here we are, doing stuff, and I think what I'm doing right now, I'm knocking on every door I can, and asking for candy and or fighting people, which is cool. It's basically how Halloween goes for me every year. Knock on a door and fight.
That's usually like I find that's the best way to get candy.
Absolutely.
Just knock on the door and fight. Must be Anthony logged in on the Joystiq account too, because he's replying and it's making me sound like I'm, got like a multiple personality thing going on.
Oh, you don't?
That's not an outward facing thing.
Okay. We keep
I guess
that
we're just
in-house.
outing people on these streams left and right. So
yeah, Anthony.
Yeah, man. I am I love the look of this game for starters.
Cute.
It is really, really adorable.
Yay.
Turson Fire says I came here for the codes. Thanks. Okay.
Hey, we got those.
We do have some
we got
codes.
some codes for that
The
sweet Humble Bundle.
Yeah, see, the thing is we are going to we got 2 codes we're going to be streaming a whole bunch today.
Yeah.
I say I have 9 personalities, says someone else on staff. I don't know who it is. That's the best part. I imagine it's Anthony, but I have no idea. No, we're streaming a whole bunch today. So we're going to have a whole bunch of codes to give away. We got 2 during this segment, during this game, and then even more. I don't know if it's just codes for the bundle. I know that's the majority of what we have.
I think so, yeah. I mean, unless we have some extra codes for these games laying around. I'm not quite sure.
I have no idea. I mean, Anthony always handles this stuff, so I just sort of do what he says, which is, in retrospect, not a great decision on my behalf. But yeah, so I should go down the list of our Humble Bundle games.
Yes,
I know by now you probably know them by heart.
Oh man, they are inscribed on my soul.
Well, so I guess we should also give people a little background, Jess. You spent a lot of time putting this together. I don't think people realize how much it takes to get one of these bundles put together and how much contact you have back and forth with people to try and set up what games you get involved in the bundle, and getting a fine charitable foundation like Able Gamers on board as well. So like what was that like for you, like having to do that, and how difficult is it for people that are really fascinated and kind of interested in doing that as well?
Yeah, I mean, the reason this started is because I believe it was Destructoid. Another site had a Humble Bundle hosted by them, and I was like, man, that's a great idea. We should do that.
It's a great idea, yeah.
Yeah, so I just got in contact and asked what went into it, and started talking, and then basically 6 months later, we had a bundle.
Right.
So it's a lot of going back and forth about which games we thought were good for our bundle, which games we had featured on the site or that we had ties to, stuff like that. And then it was just a lot of planning and coordinating with those developers. And Humble Bundle, Humble people, they actually handled most of the coordination with developers, and they were very communicative and helpful. And it was a very pleasant experience, but it was very long.
Right.
It does take a lot.
You did do this for I think months?
It was months and months.
It was months of planning. And when I remember you first putting this together, you were asking for sort of suggestions on what games we would like to see involved in the bundle. And I mean, we're happy with how it turned out, but it sounds like you also have, like you were saying, they have to discuss with developers what games would want to be involved too, and sort of get their pick, right?
Well, they have, so Humble has, a bunch of bundles they're doing all the time, and some games that, we wanted were already in bundles coming up, so we couldn't have those, because then it would be back-to-back in the same bundle, and so that's not good for trying to, get people to buy it. So it was a lot of that, and then it was a lot of, some developers didn't want their game to be on sale that week, or whatever.
Right.
And that's totally valid, that's their choice. So it was, it's just a lot of coordination. I'm really happy with what we ended up getting, especially this, we got the Midnight City games. This is Costume Quest from Double Fine. So that's through Midnight City, and that was really
and
cool.
That's a new release too.
Yeah, so it was awesome.
You don't see that in a lot of bundles too. So I think that's part of what's really awesome about this.
Score, yeah, basically.
And just for people, I mean, we're going to be giving away some codes, but it's really, really fantastic for people to also contribute to the bundle because it benefits Able Gamers, which is a great foundation. And you can do that through humblebundle.com, correct? Yeah.
/weekly,
because it's a Humble Weekly bundle.
Yeah, it is a weekly.
And our bundle is going to be going on now until Thursday. Yep.
Should be. Yeah.
And so you know what I didn't do, Jess? This is why I don't host very often. I never introduced us, because that's a whole thing. So hey guys, welcome to Joystiq Streams. It's Tuesday, Super Tuesday.
Woo.
My name is Mike Suszek. I'm a contributing editor at Joystiq.com, and playing right now Costume Quest 2 is Jess Conditt. Jess, hi.
Hello. That's
again.
Me. That's me.
Yeah, man. We've got codes that we're giving away, and we got to come up with a thing, I don't know, trivia or something. What would fit Costume Quest is what I want to know, because maybe we give it a couple minutes. I want to give away a code soon though. Just because I like when we got the early people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always love giving those folks props, because it amazes me when we do these streams and people just show up immediately. What are you guys doing with your lives that you're just watching a stream? It's the best.
That's what I do when I get off of work, so I get it.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, I turn on Twitch and watch some League of Legends while I'm decompressing.
Oh nice, yeah. Absolutely.
So I get it. I get you guys. Thank you.
I do. I get it. Yeah, I feel like.
I don't know what trivia though. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll think of that. Keep that mulling a little bit. I was gonna mention the games that are in this bundle. I said, which I'm just all over the place today. We have in the bundle, in the Joystiq Presents Humble Weekly Bundle, benefiting Able Gamers Foundation. We have Beat Hazard Ultra, which comes with the. I believe the Shadow Operations Unit DLC. That's pretty sweet.
Cool.
We have Intake, Dungeon of Elements. We have the Dream Machine Chapters 1 through 4.
Love that series.
That's awesome. We have Slender the Arrival and Primal Carnage, and those two games you get if you pay, I believe, $8 or more. No, $6 or more.
$6.
$6 or more. And then Costume Quest 2, which you're watching right now, and if you pay $15 or more, you get that whole bundle and you get Costume Quest 2 as well. And I think we have some soundtracks that are included in this too. So I mean, some of these games have some sweet jams that come with them.
Intake especially.
Intake, yes. And so it's really cool to, you got some stuff to listen to as well. These come with Steam codes, and I think some of them are also DRM-free downloads. I don't know if we got Desura as well as an option, but most people like to know kind of what their options are with that. I don't know which ones are PC and Mac, so you'll have to look at the Humble Bundle store for that too. But Steam codes, it's always good.
If you pay more than $1, all it is $1. You get the first games in that first tier, and you get the Steam codes for them too if they're on Steam. So that's a pretty sweet deal. I think.
So now let's talk Costume Quest 2 a little bit. I am not super familiar with the two game, the Costume Quest and Costume Quest 2. Like, I've heard people love them. Susan Arndt, our managing editor, absolutely adores these games. So I think, I know that it's one that I need to pay attention to. You're obviously familiar enough with them that you've got a save file. So tell me, Jess.
You're funny. You think I'm familiar? No, I have a save file because I played it for the stream. I hadn't.
That's familiar enough for me.
Yeah, like I played a bit. So it does have this like JRPG kind of turn-based combat. That's how it rolls, and it's flippin' adorable. That's what I've learned while playing. I mean, Halloween's my favorite holiday, so I will play this game any time of the year, basically. But I just never played the first one. I missed it somehow throughout my gaming history. So this one is pretty cool. It gets a little repetitive. I'm not sure if I can use like different attacks or anything at this point. I still haven't figured out exactly how all these things go.
Right, so you have a save file from when you streamed it last, but that also means then that you're probably not super far into the game.
No, not really.
So, Dark Side of the Melon says they give something at the end or just for viewers. So just to let people know, we have two codes during this. Like, I'll reiterate because I've seen a lot of people coming in since we started the stream. We have two codes during this game, but we're going to be streaming a bunch of games from the bundle, from the Humble Bundle that we have going on today, in this afternoon. Afternoon if you live in the States, I guess. We got, we're an international stream, so sure. People across the globe, we over the next couple hours, we're going to be streaming games from the bundle, and we'll be giving away codes throughout that time. So right now, it's Costume Quest 2 for the next, I don't know how long, until Anthony shows up and kicks us out, I guess. I mean, if we could get away with spending the rest of the workday just streaming this, I don't think either of us would complain.
I'd be okay. Can we?
Yeah. The only thing is I just need more codes to give out to people. That's the only other thing I need.
Oh, well.
Life.
Anthony has those.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We have people that are telling jokes.
Jokes?
I like it. I like jokes.
Jokes.
Let's see. Guy calls the hospital and says, Nurse, my wife is pregnant, and her contractions are 3 minutes apart. The nurse asks, is this her first child? And the guy says, no, you idiot, this is her husband. That's from Twilight Era, which is just a perfect corny joke for a perfect candy corny game that we're playing.
There it is. Oh, man. Why do we have jokes in the chat? Is that just
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know what's going on. I got no problems with that. Keep the jokes coming, I guess.
I guess so.
So this Costume Quest seems like it's thematically based around Halloween. Is the pretty obvious thing, right?
You sure about that? I thought this was a Thanksgiving game.
No, so what I'm saying is that first off, we're totally off on our, we need to check our calendars as far as we're Thanksgiving week. But Jess, I wanted to ask you what your favorite, have you ever, what's your Halloween costume history like? Do you have some good ones?
Yes, of course I do.
Because I feel like we've never discussed this, so please tell me.
Not in depth, I guess we haven't. No, I talked about it last time we streamed. I said my favorite costume was when I dressed up as Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh.
And that's the one where I think back on my childhood and I'm like, that was a good move. Good for me for doing that. But no, otherwise I've done the sniper from Team Fortress 2. I dressed up as Doctor Who this year. I was Matt Smith's doctor. So that was cool. I had a bow tie and everything.
Nice.
But yeah, that's a lot of nerdy costumes, I guess. What
Yeah,
about
I think
you?
my best nerdy costume was, I think it was when I was a freshman or a sophomore in college. I made an entire Goomba costume, and like I made it out of like felt, and I used wire hangers to make a hoop at the bottom and had it bow out. So it was this big thing that I like had to put my arms through and stuff, and it had like the big Goomba face on the front. And it was awesome, actually. It turned out really,
cool.
really well.
Yeah.
It was sweet. So I would just walk around side to side. And, like, if I bumped into something, I'd just walk the other way, and people loved that.
Oh,
I had
man.
people that tried to jump on me, too. That was the one downside.
That
but
does happen. Yeah.
that's probably like, the best I've ever done, Halloween-wise.
Cool. And when was that?
Yeah, that was a couple years ago. So I think it was when I was a sophomore in college.
Okay. So
Which is...
that's not too embarrassing.
It's not too bad. I'm not talking like when I was a kid or anything like that, but like, yeah, just a couple years ago.
Okay.
I'm looking at the chat. There are more jokes that just keep coming in.
Give us the jokes. Let's hear it. I'm a clown. I'm playing as a clown. That's why there are jokes, right? That makes sense. Hello, clown. Oh man, I can't figure out how to get to this thing. I need to get in these woods. Yo, dude, how do I get in the woods? Where are my jokes, Mike?
Come
on, joke
I'm
master.
trying to screen them because I want to make sure I'm telling jokes that are, like maybe family
Not
appropriate.
terrible. Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's see. Dark Side of the Melon has another one. Or is talking again. I don't know who had the last joke. A family of mice were surprised by a big cat. Father Mouse jumped and said, "Bow wow." The cat ran away. What was that, Father? Asked Baby Mouse. Well, son, that's why it's important to learn a second language. I don't get it. What do we... I don't know.
That's why... I mean, I guess, right?
I guess, like, is it because the mouse learned how to speak like a dog?
That sounds like a
That's pretty cute, if that's what it
homemade
is.
joke.
That's a great... I mean, I like jokes where people are like, I got a joke, and they don't really have a joke, but they just talk for a while, and then they arrive at what they think might be a punchline. And if it works, that's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't I get through this pile of leaves? Someone help me. Ugh. Man, I'm bad at this game. Is this the puzzle part and I'm failing already? This might be the puzzle part.
I think it's the puzzle part. Yeah, let's give away a code.
Yeah.
I think people are like, where are our codes? I have codes. I'll give you guys a code. It's for the bundle. So let's come up with something, because I don't want to just like randomly pick someone that's never fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So like a trivia thing or?
Yeah, we need a trivia thing.
Oh man.
I think maybe, Jess, it needs to be Halloween related.
Oh, I can do that.
Because of the spirit of the holidays that we're not in.
Sure, yeah, that thing. Oh gosh, Halloween related. I do love Halloween. Oh man, I don't know things.
I don't know things either.
You have the internet, yeah.
I have the internet, but Jess, that doesn't help anything.
Oh, okay.
When does the internet help to anybody?
Because we want something tricky that maybe they couldn't look up, right? Like maybe something you just gotta know.
Maybe what we need to do is let's do this first code. I mean, we can't just think of trivia on the fly. So what we're doing, people are all yelling. The answer's 42. That's great.
It's usually right. Yeah.
And also the answer is C, and that's something that I personally have experienced a whole bunch. The answer is October 31st. The answer is Jamie Lee Curtis. Ghostbusters is the answer. You guys are destroying me right now. Thank you, Big Mac 93, Computer Snacks, and Flat Pack Jack. You guys are absolutely spot on with every Halloween answer you could give. We'll do trivia later. Let's just say first off, if okay, so we're in Costume Quest right now. and we are talking Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be Halloween related, Jess. I want people to ask. Oh man, I have no idea. How does Anthony do this?
I know, he's so good. He just has these because
He just
knows
always
stuff.
see. I keep thinking, oh, people tell us about your, your whatever it's called, Halloween costume history. Like I asked you, and I thought I was leading into that, but I mean,
That's hard. No.
no, yeah, nobody wants that. People just want codes. People want codes, and they want to watch the game.
Could it be a spelling contest?
How do they spell this thing?
Yeah, the first person to spell something correctly.
That's somehow a worse idea than what I had.
Well, that's where I go. That's all I got, man.
Okay. Let's just go with something easy. Okay, this bundle, the Humble Bundle, is benefiting able gamers. Yeah. Great foundation. You guys tell me, and I need to look it up too quick, when was Able Gamers founded?
Hey. Able Gamers doesn't get to answer. I know you're in the chat.
Yeah, do not answer Able
You
Gamers.
cheater.
In fact, the great thing is that Able Gamers is here, so they can tell us
if it's right.
They can tell us if something is correct.
Able Gamers. I am definitely stuck. I kind of want to game facts this shit. Stuff, sorry. Man.
That's okay.
Everybody's I do that.
That's okay. We have people that are spouting off a whole bunch of years.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that. Viquius says, and suddenly the Able Gamers website is down. Hey, look, I'm not trying to dox their site, man, or whatever it is, or take it down, or what is it, DDoS, I think?
Yeah, DDoS.
DDoS?
DDoS.
CD-ROM / I'm looking it up quick too. I'm able to see when it was. Let's see. It was founded.
I'm gonna guess.
We have so many people that are.
Are they right?
The internet has 2 answers according to someone. Oh, that's perfect.
Good job, Mike.
Oh boy.
How do I get a better power so I can knock those leaves out? We both have problems right now, Mike. I can't get past these leaves.
We have so many problems.
This is what happens.
Okay, so Able Gamer Steve says it was 2004. Okay. Unless someone literally created Able Gamer Steve as a username. That's correct. So that means Erkan Kazaz, you win the first code. Congratulations, you had 2004. And based on what I'm seeing, I believe that, that is definitely correct. And, while you're on that Able Gamer site, page around. It's a really great foundation. I mean, when I found out that was the one that we're supporting, I was really happy. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's one that I've always been a huge fan of. So, Erkan Kazaz, look in your inbox. I'm sending you a code right now for the bundle. We have another one that we're giving away during this game, so don't go away. We'll be asking you when Able Gamers was founded again, because I've got nothing.
I only have spelling quiz questions, which no one likes. How do you spell Halloween?
I would not be surprised if we had a couple people get that wrong, just because they would be typing so fast. Yeah.
But if anyone does know how to further the game at this point, I would.
How to spell? If anybody knows how to spell Halloween, just let us know.
Can I? Yeah, I've never known. Can you help? No. Help me. Who has played this game? Who knows what to do with the leaves? Help! Help! I'm just a clown. That's all I got. I feel like I'm giving up too easily. Not that I'm giving up.
Virus Uploaded says it was founded on October 31st, I think.
Very smart.
Single and Lovin' It points out you should type in the question because people in different locations see the stream several seconds behind other people. I will keep that in mind for the next one. We are definitely going to have we're going to have a lot of other codes and stuff to give away. So if you missed out on this one, we'll do better by you the next time. There was also a question on some people saying that it was 2005, and other people saying it was originally founded in 2004. We have Able Gamers folks here that are saying, from what I'm seeing, that it was started in 2004. So we're going to go with that as the first answer that came up. So it's okay. I mean, we got so many bundles, and keep in mind, I know that it is always great to win a code, but this is also a great cause, and I highly encourage people to go and just get in on the bundle just naturally by pledging money, because that is again, it goes towards a great cause, and so it's rad. Like, in one word, if I had to say in one word what it is rad. Rad is exactly what I use to describe stuff like this.
Yes.
Which quest is being played on the stream, Jess? Within Costume Quest, is there like a specific quest name or something you're in right now?
Probably. That's all I got. No, I don't. I'm still in the beginning. I need to find the kid with the braces. He stole my candy. I need to find him, but he blocked off my path with these leaves, and I can't get through them.
I always think it's funny in games. Like, for some people, it's really frustrating, but I always kind of laugh whenever in games there are obstacles that you can't get through, and it's like, come on, I can get through this chair.
Like, I'm right here, yeah.
There are so many times where, like, if I'm at a baseball game and I'm walking, I get down one row of seats, and I got to step down one row.
Yeah.
And I go down that row, and then I step over the seat. Like, that's something that in so many games over the years you can't do. You can't walk over a chair. Like, according to the video game rules of the world, you are not allowed to walk over chairs.
No, not at all.
And I love that. And that's why sometimes for people it is like it's only frustrating, but I think for me I adore it.
It's cute. Like, yeah, there are plenty of spaces for me to, like, walk through near this wooded area. And let's be clear, it's just a pile of leaves in my way. I can clearly move that, but I can't now. The game says no. Help me! Help me!
You're supposed to buy the guy a beer and make him pick it up from the concession guy, of course. Then you walk down the aisle.
Buy the guy a beer.
I think he's talking about when I go to baseball games.
That.
Yeah, and like, there was a time at a game not that long ago. I think it was at a Packers game, because I live in Wisconsin and I'm a Packers fan.
No, you?
Yeah, me. And I went. I know, it's shocking. And I went to a Packers game, and there was, I think it was like, third downs coming up. I'm walking back to my seat because it was like one of the games this season where it was a blowout, and so it was one of those. Okay, I'm not missing much. I can get in. I can get up right away and go to the bathroom, And I wind up coming back to my seat, and it's just there. People are all like standing and cheering, and there's a lot going on. And so I sat down on the steps and just waited patiently, because I was not going to get in people's way. Because it's always the worst. I hate when people do that.
That's sweet of you, yeah.
Maybe that's why video games, you step over chairs, because they're trying to teach us all manners.
Aw, so sweet. Thank you, video games.
Yeah.
Not in this case, though. This case is just annoying.
Right. Mr. Ez says, kids do not jump into piles of leaves in this game. 0 out of 10. Hey, you know what? You're not wrong.
That's fair.
There should be more leaf jumping.
I think so.
If we're talking about a game set in, like, the fall, there needs to be some leaf jumping happening.
Yep.
Like, if I could make a Dave Mira Pro BMX game and just have it be doing tricks with your bikes into piles of leaves, that right there is $1 million.
That's a game. Yeah.
I could retire on that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Computer Snack says that his solution was the video game solution to my baseball game. He's correct. Yeah, if I would have wanted to get back to my seat at a baseball game, I would have had to buy the guy a beer from a concession stand. He's totally right. That's solutions for you with some of these games, like, it's fetch quest stuff. Which, again, there are times where I enjoy that, And Jess, you play a lot of adventure games, so you know what that's all about.
I do, yeah. And I enjoy playing adventure games where I can look like an idiot on my own time and just for myself. Now I'm just running around this French Quarter, not knowing what to do. And I'm so sorry you have to watch. Like, this banana.
You know, the thing is like, if we're giving away and trying, you know, telling people to do their, you know, do their best in picking up some of these bundles, I don't know. I wouldn't want to see all of it.
That's
fair.
fair.
You know, I would want to see a good chunk of it, but I would want to see, you know, the action. I want to see people walking around and see some of the customization stuff. Which, speaking of, Jess, maybe that's something you could show off a little bit. Are you able to go like within menus and change some of these fun costumes that your characters are wearing?
I can.
Is that a thing, or is that?
Let's see.
Like, how does that operate? Because again, I'm new to Costume Quest, so.
Well, I'm gonna change the candy corn this time. So I've been playing as the clown, and I was just playing as the superhero, and now I'm gonna be the candy corn. Because maybe he could knock the leaves down.
Ah, see? Problem solving.
Maybe.
Or as Computer Snacks says, unless it's a Tim Schafer game, then you have a magical power that makes the batter hit a foul ball or something.
Well,
yep,
yes.
That's true. And then also Terse on Fire says, think about adventure games where there was no internet, you could be stuck for months. I need the internet all the time, forever.
Yep.
There's not an hour that goes by in my life that I don't look at my phone, that I don't look at my iPad, that I don't look at my computer. You know, it's how I operate.
Well, you know, on the weekends, I really do try to stay away.
Try to just
from
sort of
screens.
shut down a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just a little. You know, I'll watch my newsroom on Sunday nights. I'll watch the things, but yeah, it is an actual effort that I try to make, because it hurts my eyeballs too. And I like interacting with people in real life. That's nice.
I guess people are saying, Jess, you need the pterodactyl costume. To get it, talk to the kid on the stump for a clown horn duel.
Oh, okay. I was doing that. I'm silly. Very sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Big Mac 93 says, it's like an episode of Blue's Clues here. You're not wrong, man. You are not wrong. And that's okay. That's fine.
How do I... Let's see. Okay, I know what I gotta do. I think I got
You are
this.
doing a little wandering, but hey, you know what? People are here for codes. Let's just be realistic. Jess, head back to the French Quarter now. To the left of the Cannon Kid is house 17 of 18. Go to the band, and to the right is the last house.
Gotcha. I think I went through all the houses in the French Quarter.
Yeah, I'm not doing much to help you.
No, I think I get it now.
Which I think is the source of the problem.
I had this idea when I was back in this jazz house earlier, so...
Big Mac says, thank you, and the internet's now quieted down. I disagree. I think the internet never quiets down. That's how the internet works. If the internet were like a coliseum of people, they would all be screaming. Like, that's Twitter, you know?
Yeah.
They would all be screaming.
Yeah. This is fair.
You know, speaking of adventure games, have you ever played this PC game from many years ago called Crime City?
What? Crime City?
You have not?
No.
It's a game where you sort of act as a detective. It's a point-and-click adventure game that your father is basically being charged for a murder, and so you have to, you know, basically you've got to free him of the charges and click around. And one of my I used to play this game all the time with my neighbor, and we would try to solve Crime City because we love this game. And one of my favorite things was the day that we discovered there's a walkthrough, like a very detailed walkthrough of what to do to win the game. In the game's like README. Like in the
Oh
game's
my goodness.
thing. And we discovered that in the README. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. It's all right here. It was under our nose this whole time. And I don't know what went into the decision to put that in there, or if it was just maybe something to do with the copy that he had, which he had a boxed copy. I mean, this was years ago, and he wasn't like, you know, pirating games and stuff, because back then that was practically not even feasible. But yeah, I mean, it was one of those things where it was just right there. And I kind of wish sometimes when you're lost, like if you were to wander around a lot, it would just be like, look, just go here. Just go to this place. Just go this place and talk to this guy.
You're awful. Get out of here.
Well, it's nice to have that, though.
No, it is. Yeah, I agree. Hang on. Costumes is C. Ha 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 ha.
See? People, you thought we wouldn't get places. We just got places. We did it together.
Boom.
You were part of this.
I'm getting places. Okay.
This is sort of like a visual novel text adventure for people that are in chat. You know, they're just telling us how to play. It works good.
Okay, how do I... Pterodactyl. Okay, hang on. I need this thing. Dang it! I don't have it! So this is the pterodactyl costume. In the bayou. How do I make it real, though? I need 2 other things.
First, you have to just believe. That always
man.
makes things real for me.
I do believe. I believe so hard. Come on. But how do I only have 1 piece of the costume. I need more of the costume.
So you need some other pieces of the costume. And are there any sort of clues or anything on there?
Well, I think I have to enter a horn duel with this guy.
Yep, that's what what's his face in the chat said.
Yeah, but I don't know how.
Thanks, what's his face.
Thank you, what's his face.
I better look that up just to make sure. I like giving credit to the people that are
helping.
That would be Accelerator. Says you need to talk to the kid on the stump for a clown horde duel.
So
Isn't that person right there?
I did, and apparently I won.
Okay.
But I don't have the pattern. I only have the paper mache.
Oh, so we have to get some other ones.
Well, I feel like that... This feels like a glitch almost. Like
Jess still need... Oh, you have to still go back to that band area we were talking about.
Well, I did, and he wanted me to get music cred. And I thought that's what I was doing with this guy, but apparently I already won. So let's go back here.
Horn duel is one part of the quest. Look around for chests for more pieces.
Chests.
Okay. We got to get them chests.
I found 1.
I mean, it's, you know, I always find that my problem-solving skills drop significantly when I'm streaming a game.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
It's okay. It's performance anxiety. I have that problem all the time. We've got one more code to give away yet for this month that we're in charge of giving away. And I think here's the thing, Jess. We're not the ones streaming these other games.
No.
Other people on the Joystiq staff are streaming games. I want the way we give away a code to be more memorable than what they can do.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like force a little competition between the staff members. Competition, as because I can't pronounce words. I think we have to come up with something. We got a couple minutes here. We give away 2004 again, says Accelerator. We have to say October, the first to type October 31st, 2004. No, I know we're
don't do it.
we're gonna have like 40 people say it in the chat. We need to come up with something here. I think we did a Sweet Able Gamers thing earlier.
Yes, we did.
We maybe we should have something involved with the Humble Bundle as well.
Okay.
Now it's not going to be like when was it founded or anything.
I have a good one.
That up. Yeah, Jess, go for it, please. Save me.
Perfect.
Save me.
I have one, and it relates to Joystiq and Humble.
Oh, sweet.
What is the name of the Humble Bundle representative who was on the Joystiq Gamescom podcast this year?
Ooh.
So who from Humble Bundle was talking with us in Germany?
And you know this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
I think. Oh, man, what was his name? Now I gotta look it up. Mike,
Great.
look it up for me.
Yep, see, again, I'm the one looking it up. Gamescom, podcasts, Humble... I'll find it. I'm doing the same search everybody's doing right now. So now, great. We're going to DDoS Joystiq now.
No!
Super Joystiq Podcast Special. People should find it. Ah, yes, I know it. All right. And the first to say Mr. John Graham is Don't Judge My Ad. Congratulations, Don't Judge My Ad. And and before we even get to this point, I apologize once again because I didn't type out the question. And that was because Jess said it, so I'm blaming you, Jess.
Yeah.
You said it out loud, which means people that were a few seconds ahead had to have heard it first anyways. So I was...
Sorry,
I'm between a rock and a hard place here, you know? I'm doing what I can. I like financed foil says John Graham. I don't know, John Lennon. So, I mean, John Graham was already taken, so you may as well start dropping some other Johns just to see who, you know.
I knew it was John. I did forget his last name. Sorry about that.
Sparks V says, the blame game. You are correct. I am blaming Jess because it is her fault, and I can get away with that.
Absolutely, it's my fault.
So yeah, congratulations, Don't Judge My Ad. You got our second code of the day for the Humble Bundle giveaway.
Good job.
Look in your inbox in a moment. Just like give me a few seconds here, because I'm gonna send this to you. And don't go away, people. We have more games. In fact, in about like 4 minutes, we're gonna go dark for about a minute, and then we're switching to a whole new game.
Whoa, crazy.
Is it Primal Carnage? Maybe. Is it another game? Probably not, because I think Anthony just told me it was Primal Carnage.
There you go.
So, let me see. Congrats, Mr. Don't Judge My Ad.
Don't judge my ad.
Don't mind me while I talk out loud exactly what I am saying here. Congratulations. How do you spell that, Jess?
No D.
Ah!
Congratulations.
I get that wrong every time.
No, don't do it.
You would think I wouldn't be a professional writer.
You would
Like,
think.
I use the term professional loosely, mostly because I have a PH instead of an F in there.
Yeah.
Congratulations!
I got one person over to the band. See, we're gonna go off the air just as I figure out, like, what I'm actually supposed to be doing here.
I'm adding a yeah dog in here, because that's just how I roll.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah dog.
I'm a horn player. Come on, people.
So
come
you're
over here.
playing the music now, huh?
I was playing the horn. Okay, not there. Let's get the horn guy from the jazz place to come play with the band out here, maybe. Or I could get the guy in the stump. I'm figuring this out. Just as we're gonna go offline.
Yingerman says, the blame game is my favorite game from the Joystiq Humble Bundle. You get that? See, that's the great thing, is that the blame game is as Sparks V says, does the blame game come with all the Joystiq staff members, or is it cut for DLC? It is cut for DLC. I hate to tell you guys, some of the, let's just say, more important Joystiq staff members you're going to have to buy, like Jess. Jess, I think you would be like a valuable piece of add-on content.
I think so.
I don't know if that's terrible of me to say. Like, I'm just not realizing maybe it is.
You called me a piece of what?
That's a fine piece of content.
Thank you.
This is the perfect thing to say before we go offline.
Very good.
And yeah, I mean, you know, there are other. I'm sort of one of your, like, you know, I'm like the starter Pokemon of Joystiq staff.
You think?
You know, you might like me now, then, you know, down the road you find something better, and it's just, you know, it's and those will be the ones, like, you know, the Susan Arndts and the Ludwig Kissmans of the world are the ones that are gonna get you through the Elite Four.
But let's be clear, everyone loves Pikachu.
Everybody loves Pikachu.
Squirtle, Bulbasaur, all those, yeah.
Our dear Alexander Slawinski, who is also a DLC staff member.
Clearly.
Actually, no. I think Alexander would be like the heavy hitting group, you know, like in the, you know, the top level of the original cast. That's kind of how I think of it. Alexander says Jess is a fine piece of content, so it's good. I'm not the only one that's, you know.
Thanks.
Oh, man.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. As Renderby says, well, someone's going to be talking to HR soon.
HR.give.
Able Gamers Craig says, you never ditch your starters, and I appreciate that. I'm so happy I got to start out today's streams with you guys. King of Segways. I'm thrilled. Costume Quest 2. This game is fun.
It's cute.
I want to play it. I think I'm going to need to buy this bundle. And that's me admitting I haven't done it yet. So I guess now I'm putting myself on the spot. So there you go. Yeah. And it's now 2:14. Jess, or 3:14, I guess?
3:14 Eastern time it is, yes.
Eastern time. We're going to pause for a minute here, and then we're switching streams.
Very cool.
So you guys, you're going to see us go dark for a little bit here. Stay around. We got so much more that's happening. So you can go ahead and shut the thing off.
Oh, right. That's my job.
Bye.
Bye,
for
guys.
A bit.
Thank you all for watching.
Guys.
I can't switch. Wait. Oh, no.